Hello and welcome to a DeskThing tutorial. Today we're going to go over how to set up the DeskThing OS on macOS. Yes, we finally have a macOS to mess around with, so let's figure out how to do this. My current Mac is the M4, so it is one of the ARM processors. So we want to go to our downloads right here on the DeskThing app and look at the macOS for ARM64. If you are on an Intel system, which is an older version of Mac, you want to instead download the x64 version and continue the rest of the steps just as I am right now. It's just a slightly different download for a slightly different architecture. So we'll click that and that will start the download, and I'm just going to save this in downloads. So we can click save as and then just enter, and we can just wait for this to finish downloading. Alright, now that the file is downloaded, we can then go over and click open file, and that should open us in the downloads, or just like this. This is where we want to get, and we just want to drag DeskThing into our applications folder. We can then close this dialog box once we finish that, and then go to our launchpad, our Finder, and open up applications. You should see DeskThing right here. However, if we try to run this, you'll notice, oh, it's damaged. The reason why Apple does this is so that you do not download unauthorized apps on whatever Apple has randomly deemed is and is not a safe website. So if you want to finish getting DeskThing, there's one more thing you have to do. You have to hit Command Option P, and you get this bottom bar at the bottom of Finder, and then you want to right click and click Open in Terminal. That will open up a terminal window that is in your applications folder, and you want to go to the description of this video and get this command right here. All this does is it will make sure that DeskThing is no longer quarantined and will let Apple then run it like a normal application. So we can hit run that, and then we want to put in our password. Okay, there we go. And once that is done, we should be able to go here and double click DeskThing as normal, and voila, look at that, it then can connect. We want to click allow with that once that's open, and if you followed the last tutorial, you should have DeskThing showing up right like this. So back in the real world, we have our car thing right here. It is just saying welcome to car thing. That's perfect. And on our desktop, we have the car thing showing up. All we have to do from here is click configure, and if we give it just a moment, it should download the client and push the client to the car thing, restarting the car thing, and then getting the car thing to actually run DeskThing. Alright, there's all of the basics covered, but you probably don't want to stop here. So once you have it here, you are technically done with this part of the tutorial, and you can go to other videos that I will hopefully have on this channel for individual app setup. However, just to get you off and running, we want to go to our apps page, go to our downloads page from there, and then download the Spotify app, just like so. That will take just a second, and then we can click initialize app. Once the app is initialized, it should show up right here saying it's requesting data, and your notifications bar should blink. You can click that and then click request, and you should see the Spotify request is up here. Now we have two text boxes, one for our Spotify client ID and then one for our Spotify client secret. The redirect URL should stay the exact same. So let's follow the tutorial here. We want to click the Spotify developer dashboard, and this should open up in Spotify. We can then quickly log in. And once you're finally logged in, you can then go up to this tab up at the top right and click Dashboard. You can see the old apps that I have here, but we're just going to show you making a new one from the beginning. You want to click Create App, name this anything, so we're going to call this DeskThing, and then this can be any description, but we'll call it the Spotify controller for the DeskThing. This can be whatever you want. Website you can leave blank. Redirect URL, we want to go to the DeskThing app and copy this right here. There we go, if I can actually copy, and then paste it right here. We want to make sure that this is exactly that. If it's anything else, it will not work. I don't know which one of these you have to click, but I always click the Web API because that's what we're using. And then we understand the terms and conditions. Click Save, and that will bring us right here. now to get our secret and our key, we want to click Settings, top right, and then we want to copy our client ID, and then go to our desk thing and paste that right there. Then click View Client Secret, copy that, go to desk thing, and then paste that right there. Before you even try it, I'm deleting this bot after I'm done. These are not going to work. Okay, we just want to hit Submit. It will bring us right here. We can hit Agree, and then this success window means that we have successfully gotten it all configured. Once you do that, we can come back to the car thing and we can click Play. After doing that, it should automatically begin playing whatever audio we're playing. So, now that we're here, I'm just going to give you the bare down basics of how this car thing works. We have our home application here. You can swipe down to see all of our apps. Like we can click our Spotify app and then see that running. We can then click the left side of the Spotify app to see Spotify details, or the right side to see the current playlist. We don't have any set, so we can click here and then cycle through the playlist to set the playlist, just like so. And there we go. Now we have our playlist in our playlist settings. This UI will be redone, but that's how you quickly navigate that. If you want to see the macro pad, you can click the album art and get the full screen mini player just like so. Clicking onto the thumbnail will bring up all of these controls, like being able to pause and play from here, enter full screen, which is only really needed on mobile, turning up and down the volume, or doing any of the actions like swiping or pulling down. If you find yourself here, it's not stuck, you just have to swipe back up to get out, or you can tap and hold this button right here. Volume controls are this wheel right here, and then finally, you can press the top buttons to switch which app you are currently in. Since we only have one app, only the first button will work. If you want to get to the dashboard, the top right button, you can tap that and bring you right back to this lovely clock. If you want to fully collapse the mini player, you can click the down arrow, and then the album art, and then the down arrow again. So there's the quick rundown of how the DeskThing UX experience kind of is. It's a little clunky right now. I'm currently working on a redesign, but that should help clear any confusion that there has been. Well, that has been everything for the DeskThing. I hope that this has helped you, and if you like what you see so far and want more videos like this, be sure you support the channel in some type of way, whether that is going to DeskThing.app/support or by subscribing and just watching the videos. We are very close to being monetized, and if I can somehow make money from this little hobby, that would be fantastic. I appreciate all of you so much for sticking through with me this far, and I will see you next time. Bye!